EDP has finally issued an apology after 2 years. Now, I mean, it's not the greatest response time, but it's better late than never. If you don't know what happened, 2 years ago, EDB got caught by like these predator catching guys, like Chris Hansen type dudes, who caught him trying to engage in sexual activities with a minor in his hometown in California, I believe. And now he has finally issued an apology to the victims, and it's 9 minutes long. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't even seen it, so we're just gonna check this out and dissect it for what it's worth.
Alrighty, so first and foremost, I want to say thank you so much to my loving, supporting, caring friends and family. Without you guys, to be honest with you, I probably would have been fucking committed suicide. Um, I've had a few close calls, you know what I mean? And each and every single time, you guys have gave me the biggest, most heartwarming hug. You guys have offered your words of encouragement. You guys have sat back, took me by the hand, you know what I mean? And you guys have done nothing but show me love, compassion, support, you know what I mean? And for that, I am ever so fucking grateful, you know what I mean? I also want to say thank you so much to the fans, you know what I mean? To my fucking supporters, dating way back in 2010 when I first started making videos on YouTube, you know what I mean? Even, you know, um, transitioning onto my own fucking website, where I'm continuing to make content, you know what I mean? Try to put out the word, try to make equals videos and shit like that, you know what I mean? Um, Thank you so much. Honestly, thank you so much. You guys have no idea how happy, how appreciative, and how blessed I am to have such a loving, supporting, caring following. You know what I mean?
All right, so for the first minute and a half, basically, just keep in mind the video is 9 minutes long. He just saying how much he appreciates his family and friends for sticking with him and his loyal fan base that apparently he still has. Honestly, I didn't think he had any after that. I all just thought we collectively agreed to stop supporting him after he tried to engage in sexual activity with people not of his age. Um, Not only that, but when he got caught for this, he also got caught dating years and years back. I mean, this is not just a one and done deal. He's a multiple time offender. This is just the one he got caught with. I feel like an apology video should just be really short and simple, saying you're sorry for what you did. I mean, I guess I don't know really. I mean, I say just put this in a. I mean, you can say you're thankful to your fans and all that in any other video, but let's just carry on with the video and see what else he has to say.
But with that being said, I want to take full responsibility for my actions that happened on April 21st, 2021. The entire YouTube shit that went down, the entire YouTube incident, you know what I mean, that went the fuck down. I'm not even going to get into it. You guys already know what the fuck happened. Um,
Nah, I see it stated that he calls it the YouTube incident, the YouTube problem, or whatever. But he doesn't even. It's like he's not even really taking full responsibility. He's just brushing it aside as a YouTube problem. You tried to have sex with a minor. That is not okay, in any means necessary. And he's not even bringing it up. He's just saying he's sorry and let's get past this. He's not even bringing it up to the victims or who they are, or I mean I guess I'm not finished, but um I mean literally just scraping off the bottom of the barrel here, just trying to get it over with as soon as possible.
I'm taking full responsibility, full accountability um, for my actions. You know what I mean? I have taken the proper measures and the proper steps forward to seek out help, to try to, get my head on right and to make sure that, in the distant future that I do not hurt, You know what I mean? My loving, caring, supporting friends and family, because they are the ones that hurt the most. They are the ones that suffer the most. You know what I mean? I've received numerous fucking messages, screenshots from my friends and family. Um, you know what I mean? Them getting harassed, them getting bullied, them getting fucked with by people. You know what I mean? And it's all my fault.
So he brings up that he's apologizing mainly for his friends and family who are getting harassed, which is also terrible. I mean, they really have nothing to do with this, and you shouldn't be going out and harassing anyone ever, especially not EDP's family, who really couldn't really do anything about the situation, had no idea about the situation, um, which is really awful. But at the same time, he's right. This is his fault, and he should have done something about this a lot sooner. I feel like. I mean, 2 years is very late, and I'm glad he did it. I mean, 5 or 10 years later, it's better he did it than not at all. But I do think that this is a very late. I mean, who even really thinks about this anymore? Um, and it's I don't know. I feel like it's just too late.
You know what I mean? It's completely my fault that Philippe has cut ties with me. It is completely my fault that JD, Katie, Pistol 213, Jason that lives out in Louisiana, the Dallas Cowboys fan, L Killer 504, Zomp, Nitro Freak, um, shit, man, the fucking list can go on. Kyle, which I already mentioned his name. So many people that I let down, so many people that I betrayed their trust, with my actions. You know what I mean?
So he goes off to list all the names of all his friends and people that he's lost because of this, which makes sense. I mean, I don't see myself having friends if I was messing around with underage people. I mean, that's terrible. And I would hope my friends would cut me off too. That is beyond not okay, especially for someone of his stature, of his power. I mean, when you're in these like high like famous positions, you need the power of control is like so important that you don't abuse it or you don't use it in any wrong or unmeaningful way. I mean, you really gotta connect with your audience and care for them and not just use them or anything like that. It's really just a terrible situation that he put himself in. No, it's only because of him. I mean, yeah, this just it was awful.
And the thing for me is that I don't want to come on here, cry, boo hoo, beg for people's forgiveness. You know what I mean? The only thing that I'm trying to go for in the distant future is redemption. You know what I mean? The only thing that I'm trying to go for is to restore honor and to restore um, a positive outlook on my name. You know what I mean?
There is the word, guys. It is his redemption arc, baby. He says he wants to have a brighter outlook on his future and have a better look for other people, which sorry to tell you, UDP, that's just not happening. You are just straight up pedophile. I mean, there's no other way to put it. There's no way, unless you like cure cancer or something, which ain't no way he's doing. There is no way you're gonna be looked at any other way than the YouTuber who got canceled and life ruined because he decided to do some not holy things.
because this entire shit that has been going down, from me getting fucked with, me getting kicked out of fucking apartments, um, people coming to my home when I was back in Bakersfield, tried to fucking murder my ass. You know what I mean? It's been pretty fucked up. It's been a long ass fucking road. You know what I mean? A long, scary, dangerous road. And again, like I mentioned before, I have nobody to blame but myself. So, like I mentioned before, man, I'm seeking the proper help that I need to seek out. Um, I am doing whatever I can.
So he brings up how this has really impacted his life with job skipping and people coming and quote murdering his ass, which I do think is a bit of an exaggeration, but can also be very much true with all the swatting and terrible people on the internet. I don't doubt it for a second, but that didn't really seem like a very true statement to me how he said it. And then he just issued another apology to his family, which, um, of course, it hurts the most. I'd say, second most, obviously, victims. That's terrible. So sorry about that. But right now, I say it's affecting his family the most because they're still getting harassed and bullied for it. I can only assume, and which sucks because I mean, imagine having you this big famous YouTuber you be affiliated with. You go out and tell your friends about him. You're flexing to all your friends and family, or well, yeah, just friends that you're EDP's cousin and he has millions of subscribers, a big fan base. You know that's awesome. And then he comes out as getting exposed as a pedophile, and then you're just stuck in the situation of limbo where I mean you're just showing off, and now he's just touching kids. I mean, that's just a real terrible situation. And then you're getting harassed by people who despise him, obviously, and just bullied and stuff. I can only assume. I honestly couldn't even imagine what they're going through. That honestly must be terrible.
To make sure that this does not happen again. Um, and I am, again, to my friends and family, I am so sorry that you guys had to endure this shit. You know what I mean? I know actions speak louder than words. You know what I mean? And trust me, I'm a fucking clear believer of that. I'm a true believer of that. You know what I mean? You can sit back and talk about it all goddamn day, but until you actually, show that you're making improvements, you know what I mean? It's like, what's the fucking point, you know? So, trust me, I am trying to let my actions speak louder than my words. You know what I mean? Again, I am terribly sorry for the pain, um, the anguish, the hurt that I've caused multiple people. Um, I have lost so many good fucking friends behind this. You know what I mean?
So I'm just gonna assume because he's already restated his same like 3 points multiple times. I'm really not gonna watch the last 3 minutes because I can only assume what it's going to be. Just sorry for your family, sorry for who I caused. Can only go up from here, which I really hope you can. I mean, there are ways to go down, but I sure hope you do redeem yourself as much as you can. I mean, you're obviously always going to be stated as that pedophile on the internet, and I really, really don't think he should be on the internet anymore. I think he should try and distance himself as much as he can and really just get away from all this. Try and start something new. I know back maybe last year or something, he tried to legally change his name. I don't know where that fell through at all. But he also said that he is getting the correct help that he needs, which is good. I mean, I would hope that he would. Basically, basic YouTuber apology. He's sorry for who he hurt. He's sorry for his family, and that he's hoping to do better. And I mean, that's really all this video is. Uh, but that's all I got. Please consider subscribing if you enjoyed this video at all. I know it's a small button for you, but it helps me a lot. And I'll see y'all later.